Periva Sharanam Deivathin Kural, Book 6, Lasyamum, Thandavavum, Laasya and Thandava. There is an interesting fine point about the various forms of dances succinctly captured in Shloka number 41 of Soundarya Lahari, which starts with Tavadhare Mule, in which both Swami and Ambaal are adored together. Here Swami is referred as Nava Atmanam. Earlier in Shloka 34-2, starting with Shariram Tvam Shambho, the divine couple were venerated together, and this phrase Navatmanam occurs. Now in Shloka 41, the last of such shlokas within the Ananda Lahari section, where the divine couple are again addressed together, the same phrase Navatmanam has come about. In the shloka, there is a reference to Ishwara's name in Mooladhara Chakra as Ananda Bhairava. We might recollect that the divine couple are celebrated together in the 6 Kundalini chakras covered from shloka 36 to 41. With this shloka 41, since the chakra matter is over, Navatma, in addition to meaning of having 9 different formations, such as Kala Vyuha, also means that he is indeed the basis of 6 chakras and 3 knots in them. Ananda Bhairava has his counterpart as Ananda Bhairavi as an equal, and hence the name Samaya applies to her. Tavadhare Mule in prose order would become Tava Mooladhare as addressed by our Acharya. Amma, in your Mooladhara Chakra, Samayaya Saha means with an equal, who is Lasya Para, is like an adjective. If someone is involved in dhyana, we may say dhyana para. Like that, she is fully involved in the art of lasya, which is a type of dance more suitable for women. Nataraja's dance is Thandavam, which is more suitable for men, being more vigorous and dynamic, whereas Shivakama Sundari does lasya. The changes in the speed, in the steps and the beat are more pronounced in Thandavam. In Lasyam, the facial and bodily expressions in Abhinaya are more important. So, according to the natural inclination, the dance forms were known as the masculine Thandavam and the more feminine Lasya. Parameshwara is Mahanatan, the great dancer. Even in the Amarakosham, the Sanskrit dictionary, he is defined as Mahakalo Mahanata. If he does not dance or move, the world will stop moving. Even if the world is to be destroyed, he has to dance the Samhara Thandavam, or what is known as Urikut. Since in the first shloka itself it has been said that it is she who makes him move, this Natanam, Natyam and Thandavam are all due to her influence only. Letting him dance more rough and violent dances, she retains the right to do the very tender and delicate Lasya movements. The body's action or the bodily reaction to love, anger, desire, sadness of competitiveness, excitement and passion are all due to these Lasyam and Thandavam by this heavenly couple only. When we are intensely sad, why should the eyes twitch? When we are angry, why do our lips quiver uncontrollably? These are all part of the expressions in Lasya. Without feelings and expressions of emotions, there are a lot of other movements in nature. There are illimitable numbers of stars and galaxies of stars rotating on their own axis, expanding or contracting, spiraling in or out of each other's influences. The planets are anyhow rotating on their axis as well as going around their sun dancing. The electron clouds inside individual atoms are also going round and round their central nucleus. The wind blowing gently as a breeze or as a tornado is also a dance. Water flowing as an uncontrollable flood in the rivers after a sudden rain is another dance, while the ebbs and tides caused by the moon, in the oceans is yet another type of dance. These are all dances, sans, bhava, of ethos or pathos. But when people are affected by these natural events such as floods or ebbs and tides, automatically such adjectives such as furious, violent, cruel, pleasant, and calamitous get added to the description. The fire, with its hair akimbo, as though it will gobble up everything in its way, spreading uncontrolled, is another dance. The southerly wind, known in South India as the pleasing tendril, when it becomes intensified in magnitude and power, it causes people to cry and panic. Though the moon is just pleasantly pouring out its cool light, the moon is said to cause much distress among separated lovers. Thus, Thandavam and Lasyam of Shiva and Shakti do affect the life of all and sundry. That is what is conveyed by the shloka, that Ananda Bhairava Murti is dancing the Mahatandava Natanam with his equal Samaya, who is keen on the Lasya type of dance, full of the 9 different varieties of ethos, pathos, and bathos. Periva Sharanam.